this film is chronologically following the same timeline for us as it is for the characters in the film. It was 6 years for us between the films, but they also recognize the 6-year gap in the movies as well. The basic concept of this film is that Ralph and Vanellope travel through the internet to find a part to fix the Sugar Rush arcade game before it is sold for parts.
John C. Reilly is my spirit animal. I love Ralph. I do. I mean, his voice pairs beautifully with his big dumb character.
I haven't been this excited for a pop culture reference extravaganza since Ready Player One, and holy moly did they come through.
There's so much referencing about the internet's past and the present, things that the youngins wouldn't even have a clue about these days.
There's a lot of Easter eggs in this film, especially for the older folk who have been around the internet or been using the internet for a lot longer than those children watching this have.
There's gonna be a lot of jokes in here, a lot of laughs for the kiddos, but the best parts about this movie are the laughs that go over their head. I mean, when you aim giggle bits at adults in an animated film, I mean, that just makes it the best in my opinion.
As you remember, I pretty much have to be forced to see an animated film these days. Now, I will say that I did enjoy the soundtrack to this movie, also enjoyed the voice actors for this film once again. However, there isn't much of anything else I can delve into with my critique for this kind of, animated film.
Yeah, you guessed it, I took the niece, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I definitely passed out about halfway through this movie.
Even though animated flicks could potentially give you hair-raising moments, a good 99% of them do not, and this one was definitely not part of that 1%.
But what about Gal Gadot's character Shank, Tony? Yeah, I know, they tried, but no. Animated action is the same as no action.
One of the most interesting Easter eggs out of all of the Easter eggs in this film is there's a scene where we see all of the Disney princesses. Of course, you knew that from watching the trailer. I did some research, and it looks like most of the voices of the Disney princesses in Ralph Breaks the Internet are actually voiced by the original Disney princess voice actors. I mean, am I the only one that finds that crazy?
There are so many great moments in this movie. 10 out of 10.
Do not see this movie. 9 out of 10.
For an animated film, I'll give it a 6 out of 10, but for a film in general, 3 out of 10.
There was nothing interesting or engaging about this movie in the slightest. 0 out of 10.
As always, 1 point for making the little one happy. 1 out of 10. We here at Who's Review give Ralph Breaks the Internet the overall rating of family fun. There are plenty of internet references in here for most adults to be able to enjoy it. So take the kids, leave them at home. Supervised, of course. I mean, you can't trust those little monsters around your holiday decorations. Well, there you have it. That's our review. What do you think? Are we way off? Right on? Let us know in the comment section below and we'll check it out and respond. As always, if you want to stay up to date on all things Who's Review, make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and most importantly of all, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We thank you guys for checking us out here at Who's Review, where everyone's a critic. Wasn't the exact words I wanted to come out of my mouth, but I'll take it.